Another thing, y'all love to talk shit about the younger generations, especially like Gen Z, but little do y'all realize Gen Z, we complain so much, we talk about mental health so much and all this shit, it's because y'all motherfuckers didn't talk about it.
Time I turn around, I'm in a dog fight. The world is beating me up. My mind is beating me up. The job is beating me up. And I'm tired, bro. Tired, man. Man, I'm tired, bro.
Today I ain't got it. I got to show up for these kids and show up for my students. And I just ain't got it. And when I say I ain't got it, I'm talking about the energy. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than the fact I'm exhausted. I'm tired.
Realize Gen Z, we complain so much, we talk about mental health so much and all this shit, it's because y'all motherfuckers didn't talk about it. That's why we talk about it so much nowadays, because y'all didn't talk about it. That's why y'all, aka the older generations, that's why y'all so fucked up in the head, because y'all didn't talk about this shit. All the bullshit that happened in the family, y'all just buried this shit like it was deep family secrets. Y'all ain't trying to resolve nothing. Ain't none of y'all motherfuckers trying to go to therapy. Y'all ain't trying to express y'all emotions. Y'all motherfuckers just buried and hid shit all the fucking time. Y'all got an actual problem going on in y'all marriage. Y'all motherfuckers ain't trying to resolve it. Y'all would just find shit to keep y'allselves busier. Or y'all would just have another kid to keep you busier from paying attention to the fucking problems going on in your motherfucking relationship. Y'all think the younger generation just soft? Y'all think we just complain about shit all the time? No, the fuck it. That's not what the fuck this shit is. It's because we are clearly seeing all the bullshit that done piled up over decades and centuries of you motherfuckers teaching us how to fucking bury trauma and shit.
Shame, right? Because as men, as husbands, we want to be able to provide the best life possible for our families, but sometimes we're not in a position to do that. Oftentimes we feel like we should be further ahead in life, and because we're not, there's feelings of shame that come with that. And oftentimes when we experience shame, we start to isolate ourselves until we build ourselves up to a place where we can pop out and say, look how much I've progressed. But oftentimes men never reach that point because they're overcome by the dark.
I am just struggling. Yeah, I am struggling right now. My mind, I feel cluttered. I feel all over the place. Everything is just so confusing, bro. Like, I'm like, Jesus, you could make this simple. If you wanted to make this simple, make this peaceful, make this easy to grasp, you could. But right now, I'm so confused.
You heard me? I was close to giving up, dog. I'm trying to tell you, the battle was tough, dog. I was close to giving up, dog. I was close to giving up, dog. I feel like I wasn't worth it of it, dog. I feel like I didn't let God down many a time, dog. I was close to giving up, dog. I was close to giving up. I was at my lowest, dog. I was really about to give up, dog. I felt I was I was no use, dog. I felt the pain, dog. I've been there, dog. I felt like God wasn't hearing me, dog. Much as I was praying, much as I was talking to him, I've been there, dog. But one thing I want you to know, when I was getting close to giving up, then God showed up. Then God showed up. You're not the only one going through it, dog. I know what it feels like, dog. I was close to giving up, dog. I was going through all them situations, dog. I was close to giving up, dog. It wasn't easy, dog. It wasn't easy trying to show up. It wasn't easy trying to keep faith. It wasn't easy.
That was happening. Was Wednesday, hump day. Happy hump day, everybody. I pulled into work. I got here about maybe 15 minutes early, and I just couldn't pull myself out of the car. Y'all know I'm an academic advisor at an institution of higher learning. And just today, in light of recent events, and just being a black man in this country, I just Today I don't really got it. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. And trying to be positive and motivate and speak life, which is all well and good. It's just today I ain't got it. I got to show up for these kids and show up for my students. And I just ain't got it. And when I say I ain't got it, I'm talking about the energy. Like I don't know how to explain it other than the fact I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Because of my lived experience in this country, the more things seem to change, the more they stay exactly the damn same. And I got to show up for these kids, though. Show up for my students and advise them and tell them what classes they need to take and connect them to resources and all these things. And today I ain't got it. Yeah, but this is going to be cool. We're just going to push and push. Just going to push through it. But I sure feel like I ain't got it. I'm exhausted. And not the exhaustion that comes from like not sleeping well or overexertion from exercise. This country. Living. And I know that somebody's going to come into my comments and say, well, if you don't like it here, then move. And to you, I say, to live in this country, to be a black man and to live in this country, it's a paradox. It's an evil paradox. But I'm going to get it. We're going to push through. Whew, let's go, Will. Let's get it. And to y'all who feel the same way, let's go.
Hey, y'all. Happy 4th of July. I want to talk to y'all real quick. Honestly, these last couple of weeks has been stressful for me, but now that we're into July, that stress is amplified just a little bit. First off, let me go on by saying that last night when I came home from work, I was so exhausted. I came in, I ate something, I showered, and then I went to bed and, I fell asleep, probably just before sunset completely. Like the sun was still technically up when I went to bed. That's how tired I was. Now, why am I telling y'all this? Because this morning when I'm getting ready for work, I go, I'm getting my shit together. I make me some breakfast and all that other shit. I'm saying? Now it's time to leave. And I'm looking for my keys and I can't find my keys, y'all. Now, normally when I come in the house, I leave my keys in two places, either the kitchen counter or my nightstand. My keys were in neither place. And I'm pressed for time. I got to hurry up and get to work. I'm scrambling, trying to figure out where my keys are. Mind you, this is my car keys and my, apartment keys, whatever, right? So now I had to take the chance by leaving my apartment with the door unlocked and using my spare key fob, which I'm grateful that I have one. But I'm at work trying to figure out where the fuck my keys at. I came home because I had a break for about 2 hours, right? That's why I'm home right now. And I come in and I'm looking for my keys, whatever. And then I said, let me calm down and take a deep breath. I went into the second bedroom and found that my keys were in there. Don't know why I put it there, but I put it in there. That's how tired I was last night. I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. Me constantly getting up and going. I don't even have the time sometimes to just like relax or just settle. Like I'm always on the go.
I always feel like I'm pressed for time, and I'm tired of feeling like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of feeling like my life is just get up and go, get up and go. Like, this monotonous activity is driving me crazy. I need a change of scenery. I truly do. I'm in need of a change of scenery. I've been saying this for such a long time. You know what I mean? And yes, I just moved into my new apartment. So I'm not talking about I need to move to another state or nothing like that, which is something I plan to do eventually. But like, I need to go somewhere. You know, so what I'm saying? When I'm not at work, I'm tired. So I'm usually trying to recharge so that I can go back out there and conquer those roads again. But yo, like, honestly, I need to change my fucking scenery. I'm tired, y'all. I'm simply tired. And these days off are too fast for me. They're too fast. And more importantly, if I'm being, I must add this in there because this is an honorable mention, right? My dating life is non-existent. You understand what I'm saying? They say that being a bus operator is a lonely man's job because, hours are long, you know what I'm saying? You don't really get that much freedom and until you put in some real time. The first 5 years of your career as a bus operator, you're not going to really have much freedom. I would like to be able to come home to something. I'm honestly, I don't want to just be working hard for nothing. I would like to be able to come home with something. Yes, the money is cool. The money, but what good is it if I ain't got nobody to share with? Just about everybody that works at my company, every operator, whatever, administrative, they all have families. They all have families. You understand what I'm saying? They're all married. They all have families one way or another. Me being a bachelor is just overwhelming. Sometime this month, I'm going to have to take a couple of days off and just go away so I can get a mental break, y'all, because I'm going through it right now.
I was talking to a husband the other day, and he going through it right now. Like, his career is not going the way that he wants it to. His money's a little funny right now, and he's just really going through a dark time. And I asked him, I'm like, well, how's your wife handling everything? He was like, she don't even know about it. That he feels like as the man of the house, that he's supposed to protect his wife and his family from all the chaos that he's going through. That he doesn't want his family to endure or feel the struggle and the pain that he's currently going through. And while I understand that, if we're being real, oftentimes it's not protection, but it's pride. It's not protection, but it's shame, right? Because as men, as husbands, we want to be able to provide the best life possible for our families, but sometimes we're not in a position to do that. Oftentimes we feel like we should be further ahead in life, and because we're not, there's feelings of shame that come with that. And oftentimes when we experience shame, we start to isolate ourselves until we build ourselves up to a place where we can pop out and say, look how much I've progressed. But oftentimes men never reach that point because they're overcome by the darkness, by the isolation. That's not how marriage should be. In marriage, you shouldn't have to experience the highs by yourself. You shouldn't have to experience the lows by yourself. Your wife is supposed to be your helpmate, and she can't help you if she doesn't know that you're suffering. And he said to me, man, as the leader, I feel like I'm supposed to figure everything out. I'm like, nah, you're supposed to believe that everything is figure outable. And you're supposed to lean on the people you surround yourself with to help you figure it out. But as a leader, you're never supposed to figure everything out on your own. As men, we gotta stop suffering in silence. Our greatest superpower is the people around us, is your family. Listen, I done had a lot of successes in life, but I've had way more failures. I've been at the top of the mountain in life, but I've spent more time in the valley, in the darkness. And my vulnerability, me open up to my wife about the things that I'm going through, has been that light in the darkness for me. We're losing too many men because they're suffering in silence, because if they feel like if the people around me truly understood what I'm going through internally, the struggles that I've had, that I'm struggling to provide, then I'm not going to be valuable to the people around me. So I'll rather act like everything is good because I don't want to find out if this person will still be there for me in the midst of my struggle.